Let's talk about the 5 best online side hustles for 50 plus in 2026. Because if you're anything like me, you've already realized the job you've given years to, the one you've been loyal to, doesn't really offer much in the way of security anymore. Because I know from experience that people in their 50s are often the first to go when a company needs to make savings. They can pay someone half your age, half your wage. Before you know it, you're out. I'd spent over 25 years in my career and still felt like the toxic work culture was trying to push me out. I don't know if you've ever felt like that, but I could see the writing on the wall and I knew I needed to figure something else out. So, in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 online side hustle options that you can realistically start learning even while you're still working if you want to, even if you don't feel all that tech savvy, and even if you're starting later than you thought you would. And the final option I'll share is the one I personally recommend when you're just starting, because it actually brings all the others together and gives you a clear place to start. And if we haven't met before, I'm Anna. I'm an ordinary 55-year-old girlie from the UK who ended a career after 25 years and wanted to find a way to make money that gave me true time freedom. So I searched for a way to do that online, and now I'm on a mission to show fellow Gen Xers how to build a flexible income online so you can say goodbye to the job that doesn't appreciate you anymore, to find a way to live life on your terms from anywhere. So everything I'm sharing here is based on what I've actually done, what I've seen work, and what makes sense when you're in your 50s and beyond. So make sure you stick around to the end. Now, just a couple of years ago, my 25-year career ended. I was worried about money for the first time in 25 years, and honestly, I felt totally stuck. I tried a lot of different things, failed more times than I care to mention, but then I found something that actually worked for me. Now I've made close to 6 figures, which absolutely blows my mind because when I started this, I thought if I could just bring in an extra 1K a month, that would make a huge difference. And if you've ever felt like you might be starting too late or that the online world just feels far too complicated, you're exactly who I made this video for. Before we jump in, here's one thing I want you to keep in mind. A lot of videos focus on how much money you can make. And of course, income does really matter. But if something doesn't fit your life, your energy, or the way you want to live, you will not stick with it for long enough for it to work. So as I go through the 5 options, pay attention to the one that makes sense to you. So let's start with the simplest place for most people to begin. Side hustle number 1, affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is earning a commission by recommending other companies, products, or services. And when someone buys through your unique link, you get paid. That's it. It's very, very simple. Here's how it actually works in real life. You use something that you genuinely like, you talk about it maybe in a short video, in an email, in a text, or a post on social media. You share a link, and if someone decides it's right for them and buys using your unique link, you earn a commission. No product creation, no shipping of products, no customer support. Most people think this must be complicated, but it is very simple. In fact, you've already done this 1,000 times just without being paid. I bet in this last week, you've already told someone where you bought something, you've maybe recommended a place to eat, a product, a place to visit. Affiliate marketing just adds a link to that conversation. And in 2026, you see this literally everywhere with huge opportunities. Platforms like TikTok now allow creators to link directly to products inside a short video. Someone can make a very simple video about something they use and love, a jumper, a skincare product, a cozy dog bed, and link to it in a video. And if people watch that, click and buy, then the creator earns a commission. And one video alone can easily reach hundreds and thousands of views. And thousands of companies have affiliate programs, Amazon affiliates, clothing brands, beauty and skincare, fitness and wellness, pet products, crafting, home and lifestyle, online learning. The options are genuinely endless. So it particularly works well when you're in your 50s because you're not trying to be like some sort of 20-something influencer. You're serving a big gap, the massively underrepresented Gen X market. You're sharing real experience. You're explaining why something works. And people trust that far more than anything else. So, quick question for you. Can you think of one product or thing that people ask you about? Because that's often where affiliate income starts. And for me personally, it all started recommending dog training toys made by my favorite dog toy company. And I'm still an affiliate for that company to this day. Now, affiliate marketing is great for simplicity and it's great for speed. But if you like the idea of creating something once and not relying on physical products, let's talk about side hustle number 2, digital products. Because this is where you really start to see true time freedom come into play. A digital product is something you create once and then sell over and over and over again online. There's no shipping, no stock. And because you only create the product once, profit margins can be extremely high. Here's what that looks like in real life. You take something you already know how to do, know how to organize or how to explain. You turn it into something simple like a guide, a checklist, a planner, a template, or a short course. You upload it to a platform. You don't even need to actually be there to be able to deliver the product because when someone buys, the delivery happens automatically. Most people think digital products need to be big or complicated, but that's not where the opportunity actually is. The most successful digital products solve small, specific problems. For example, one of my own digital products is a micro course, the Magnetic Reels Kickstart, designed for someone who has no idea how to film a single reel. And by the end of it, they have the skills to create the 4 most popular short video styles used on social media right now. And the best part is you could genuinely complete it in an afternoon. That's what makes digital products so powerful because they don't have to be overwhelming to be valuable. They just need to solve a small, hyper specific problem. For you, a digital product could be something people already come to you for help with. So if there's something people regularly ask you to explain, organize, or simplify, that can often be your first idea for a digital product. Now, digital products give you control and scalability. But if you like the idea of combining income with ongoing support and connection, let's talk about side hustle number 3, memberships. Because this is where online income starts to feel steady rather than stop start. A membership is where people pay a small recurring amount, usually monthly, to access ongoing support, content, or community. Instead of one off sales, you're building predictable income month by month. Here's what that looks like in real life. You create a simple online space, you create community, give people guidance or ongoing help, and they stay because the combination of learning and community genuinely helps them move forward and they feel part of something. And their membership renews automatically each month, creating a monthly recurring revenue for you. For example, I've been able to take all that I've learned from starting with side hustle number 5 and applied it to my own membership. It's called the Genius Canine School. It's a membership where people overcome their dog training struggles by learning the most amazing dog training foundations through games so they can actually enjoy life with their dog again. People don't join for a quick fix, they stay because the ongoing support and community makes a real difference. Think of online memberships like a local club, but the only difference is because it's online, people from all over the world can join. It's pretty amazing. And most people think memberships need to be big, but the best ones are actually simple and small. And that membership model works for so many things, not just training your dog. Think crochet, cycling, cartooning, fitness, astronomy, any amount of things. And I recommend a platform called SKOOL to create a membership because you can do it for as little as $9 a month and start growing your very own community that people would pay to be part of. And it's the simplest platform. Believe me, I have tried many, and this hands down is the simplest, cheapest, and the best. I'll link to SKOOL below this video where you can get a 14-day free trial. And this works really well for our age group because you have hobbies that you love that could easily become an idea for your very own membership. Now, memberships are really powerful, but if you prefer a more personal, direct way of helping people, let's talk about side hustle number 4, mentorship and coaching. Mentorship is getting paid to guide someone using your experience. You're helping someone move from where they are now to where they want to be, supporting them along the way. For me, mentorship shows up through my Freedom Life Builders community. It's where I mentor people who are starting their online income journey so they're not doing it on their own. Mentorship doesn't mean you need to be the expert or have qualifications. You only need to be a few steps ahead and be able to explain things clearly. It's like walking a path you already know and you're helping others avoid wasting time or making mistakes. And it works really, really well in your 50s because you bring a calm confidence and life experience. Mentorship gives you flexibility, purpose, and impact without having to create a single thing. Now, if you like the idea of learning a skill while earning at the same time, this final side hustle brings everything together. This is my personal favorite, side hustle number 5, e-learning with master resale rights. And the reason I love this so much is because this actually connects all the other side hustles we've talked about so far. E-learning with master resale rights means you're learning digital skills at work, and it also allows you to recommend the same education and keep 100% of the profit. So you're not just learning, you're earning as you learn. You're guided step by step as a beginner. You don't have to create anything from scratch, and you're not guessing. You're following a proven blueprint. When I started, I wanted a system that was beginner friendly, something that would actually teach me everything I needed to know about earning online. And that's exactly what I found when I stopped guessing and followed a proven blueprint. It's taught me how to use social media without having to be any kind of influencer. It's taught me email marketing, how to create digital products, affiliate marketing, automation to give me time freedom, and all the skills that are true fundamentals, not just trends that work for a few weeks. It was simple for me to follow starting this in my 50s. In fact, if I had this from the start, I wouldn't have struggled for nearly as long in the beginning. But unlike traditional education, where you pay for a course, they keep all the money, and at the end, the school waves bye bye, leaving you on your own to apply the skills you've learned, this program gives me ongoing live mentorship every single week and has given me the master resale rights to the program. That meant that I could recommend the program that I was learning from and keep 100% of the profit, essentially earning income while I'm building my skills. So I got a full beginner friendly training, a customizable automated system, 10 complete digital products to recommend that I didn't have to create myself. And it also gave me the skills that I use to build all of my additional income streams. Everything that I've shared with you in this video, it's all started with this program. It's the reason that I was able to build an automated online business in my 50s. So if you're ready to stop guessing and finally follow a proven plan, then you'll want to get my Freedom Formula Blueprint. I'll link to it in the description below this video, and I'll show you exactly how it works, how you can get started, because this could be the turning point that you've been searching for, just like it was for me. And this is the side hustle that I recommend 100% of the time for beginners. Why? Because it's everything you need to get started. And it gives you that foundation that you can build all your future income streams from. And you definitely don't need to be a tech wizard or have a fancy degree. And you're definitely not too old or too late to build something new. What you do need is a start point, a simple, proven path to follow that helps you learn while you earn. And that's exactly what I found. And that's what I want for you too. So those are the 5 options: affiliate marketing, digital products, memberships, mentorships and coaching, and e-learning with master resale rights. And knowing what I know now, I'd start with e-learning with master resale rights. And the first step I would take would be to get the Freedom Formula Blueprint that I'll link to below this video. What matters is realizing this: creating online income in your 50s today is far simpler than most people our age think, and far more flexible than anything we grew up with. So now that you know the 5 best remote side hustles to make money online this year, you might want to know how I use these to actually make multiple 5 figures in my first year with no degree and no experience. It all starts by watching this video next. And when you pair that with what I just shared with you in this video, it's going to be so much more powerful. So I'll see you in the next video.